Hopefully the image will be nicer today. Got a couple of things to do, and all I managed to get done so far is to make my bed and a cup of tea. Because priorities. Ha ha ha, pun. Ha 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 ha. And if anybody's tired of seeing my award on my intro and outro screen, well, too bad, so sad. I'm proud. Oh, it's already past 1, so we are going to switch to the screen, get some music going, and see how many people are going to show up. And see how the image is going to go today, because holy crap, was it shit yesterday. Oh. Can't be afraid of raising the volume. I'm actually right next to the computer now, so you should have no problem hearing. So I'm checking my Instagram real quick, and I got a comment from Universe of Markers, which is the company who host slash sponsors slash the Colors of the Month challenge that I do, because quite honestly I like doing it. I'm not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor me, go right ahead, don't be shy. I could use the money. And it's on my Isabel card that I drew yesterday for yesterday's live stream. And gee, what a surprise, it's paused on Facebook. What a piece of shit it is. And the comment is, oh my glob. Like, you know you do good work when professional company admins just forget where they are for a second. I'm just gonna have a sip of my tea right now because I woke up with this extremely scratchy throat this morning. And I know why, because it's like stupid dry downstairs, and I need to reabsorb some moisture. Also, I laughed really hard this morning. There was like 3 episodes in a row of Whose Line Is It Anyway? And I almost died laughing. Oh yeah, I know comedy quality. And the image is already starting to fuck up. I do not know what's going on with restreams, but it's really annoying me. And it's only the image, because I've been told that the audio is nice and clear and doesn't fuck up as much as the look. And the dog is singing the song of its people, right on cue. Oh, somebody's on Twitch, somebody's on Facebook. I had to change my nib one last time. I hope I get some spare nibs soon. If they don't show up, I'm gonna have to buy them full price on Amazon. I don't even understand. Since I the settings on the tablet, I haven't been pushing as hard, but these nibs are so sensitive they will dig in regardless. So I'm down to my last Wacom nib. You know how often I changed my old nib on my old Wacom? I had like 6, and I changed it once in the 5-6 years I've had it. 5-6. Almost 10 years, I should say. I got it not long after I got the Mac. The first Mac. This is the second Mac. What am I supposed to do about the dog singing the song of its people every time our front door neighbor does stuff in his own backyard? It's not exactly like I can go out and tell my front door neighbor to, you know, stop existing on his own property. Well, I'm still on Tenacious. Changed my fonts sometimes this week so I could give a quick feedback to a fellow comic artist about the way he did his speech bubbles. And the image is going to hell again! What the fuck is going on? Hi, Paul. How you doing, Paul? I was just complaining that I'm down to my last Wacom nib and that I hope that my spare ones arrive soon. But if not, I'm going to have to order some full price from Amazon. So yeah, barely 10 minutes in, I'm already complaining. On this tablet, I go through them extremely quickly. I've only had this tablet for a couple of months, and I had 3 spare nibs, 4 if you count the one that came with the pen, and I'm already down to the last one. Like these, I even changed the settings so that I barely touch the tablet when I draw, and I'm super careful. But I still managed to sand down at least one side, and like on my previous tablet, which was the Saint 21 UX, I had 6 spare nibs, 7 if you count the one with that came inside the pen. Hello, Coco. And I only changed the nib once in like the 10 years I had the tablet. These new nibs are made of chocolate, I swear. Incredibly delicate. And I kinda need a smooth nib to be able to draw well. Or else it starts scratching and it's disgusting. Yeah, it's true, when I first installed it, because also the previous Saint was like pure smooth glass. This one has a texture to it, and I think is the anti-glare coating, which I've completely scratched off in the middle of the tablet already. Like, it's like when I used to fail all my classes in college, and I didn't know why. At first I thought it was my fault, so I adjusted my studying habits accordingly. At least that's what I thought. Which is what I did here. I adjusted my tablet settings so like barely a whisper of a touch makes a mark when I'm working. But it's still failing regardless. So I don't know. As for the reason I kept failing my classes in college, it was not just me. I actually caught one of my teachers cheating on one of my tests to make sure I failed. Let's see, there's some other brands of tablets that are cheaper than a Saintic, but is the same type of a Saintic, like with the screen. You draw directly on the screen. The brand does not come to mind, though. I think it's XP Pen, that's gaining traction. I wouldn't be able to recommend you anything other than Saintics because that's all I've worked on. Or at least Wacom, because I know I worked on, like, the ancestor of the intros, I think. Have another sip because I still have a sore throat. I'm not sick. Just very, very dry basement. The joke here is that I'm 38. I still get an Easter basket. And it's usually a collection of Cadbury cream eggs and Kinder Surprise, nothing else. I am a woman of simple tastes. I'm incredibly easy to please, if you know what to please me with. You know, I remember one time I had somebody on LinkedIn that tried to recommend me to a company that made the knockoff tablets. So that I could test it. And we had terrible trouble communicating because, well, I don't know any Cantonese and or Mandarin. They barely know English. We had some terrible differences in time zones. And then they were like, well, we're not sure if we should send you a free tablet to test and review because is there really a market for art tablets in Canada? And I'm like, I don't have to sell my fucking country to you! I am not the representative of all Canadians. I mean, there's being humble and then there's being like... I was recommended to you, you were not recommended to me. Like... I shouldn't be the one convincing you to try out my country. I don't know, it's not my face on the back of the money. Yes, it should, along with my award. And a link to my Etsy shop. I mean, I'm still alive. My face should be rented on the back of the money, so I can make money on the money. Yeah, as soon as I can get around to that friggin' smaller eyes. Been waiting years now, and I barely started sketching page 1. Most valuable Canadian. It's like I said, I did not plan to be this popular since last year. Like, yeah, I finally finished Driven Miss Daisy, but I got another comic that I need to start. And I got Tractor Lad that I still need to finish. And I got 2 illustration projects for other clients. At least I am working on getting my backlog back in some sort of order. I did the wallpapers that I was late on, and I did this month's wallpaper also, so there's that at least. Speaking of annoying things, I have this dude on my DeviantArt that keeps criticizing the way that Driven Miss Daisy went and or ended. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not the one writing it. Secondly, yes, a lot got cut because I am expensive. If you wanted more story, you know that part where I keep saying that I have a Ko-fi and a Patreon? Drop money in it! Then you have a room to complain. Comics are literally my only source of income right now. If you want to complain, complain with your wallet. I am not here for your shit. Like, I literally can't afford to be cheap. Every time I think I'm close to paying off a bill, my parents need something. So yeah, having kids is expensive, having parents is expensive too. Right now, I would kill to be able to have some actual RPG music right now. But I can't because that's copyright theft! No fucking fun allowed! You're using our music without permission! Yeah, because you want to be annoyed every 3 seconds because some YouTuber wants to use your music with permission. And even then, half the time, still gonna get copyright stricken anyway. Because God forbid Nintendo loses 5 cents. Don't even get me started on Disney. Plus, at least once a week, I have to use some liquid and wipe down my screen to get the grease and, I don't know, the wax off the pen off of the screen. Oh. It's more tiresome than anything. So I've been trying out some stuff this week. I've decided to use the shop option on Ko-fi, and I put one card, the beaker card that I drew yesterday, and waiting to see if I get any bites. Desperately trying to widen my audience, but my audience doesn't want to be widened. But I'm trying. Lord knows I'm trying. If there's something I do, is try. Gotta give me points for trying. Kind of extra cranky today. I had another series of busy dreams, and one of them was about me back to the video game store, back when it still had video games. Look, I like to draw, but I like video games too. Would I want to program a video game? I literally have several softwares. As we speak on the computer right now, WYSIWYG softwares mostly. Because I haven't learned to code since BASIC in 1980s. But I have yet to touch them. Do I ever? And I often hear the advice, oh no, you have to be happy, you have to be smiling, you have to be... Why do I never see this fucking advice on male artists? That's my question. Why do I have to be the happy, peppy, cheery one when I don't see a single male artist being told, oh, you should smile more? Fuck you! You don't attract flies with vinegar. Yeah, well, I'm not trying to attract flies. There's enough flies in this house already because of the wood, okay? I'm a frickin' human being, not a doll. Sure, I can be cheery and bubbly. I'm cheery and bubbly a lot of times, but holy shit! I'm more than that. I am allowed to have emotions, no matter my fucking gender. I work too hard to not be able to enjoy the whole spectrum of emotions. Been on this goddamn Mert for 38 years. If I want to be pissy, I'm gonna be pissy, and that's that. I'm in the groove again. Now I'm hoping that the Luchador Man prints will arrive, because they're supposed to arrive this week on the 8th, so then I can actually ship them. And I haven't been paid for either of the ones that I had reservations for. They're reserved, they're just not paid. And the other ones I will probably just put on my store. But like I said, I'm hoping they actually arrive, because I haven't had an update since March 26th. I mean, they're only coming from Ontario, so I don't know why I don't have an update. Well, actually, I know why, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, but still. Write down your shit. I'm just saying. I was not happy with that. Al threw in some black stock for me to try out, and I'm super looking forward to that. I also got some new Posca colors coming in soon. So yeah, all the money I earn, that's where it goes. It goes in food, art supplies, and more prints. So that's why it's even more infuriating when that guy's like, yeah, I thought the comic was gonna be longer. You want the comic to be longer? You pay for more pages. You don't have to be so mean about it. Well, yes, I do, because when I'm polite, people shit all over me, so yeah. And quite honestly, it's exhausting. People shit all over me, and then they turn around and you should smile more. Yeah, well, that's not my kink. This is why I changed the color of the quadrille in the back. Because if you don't know, usually the pattern on the back is the same pattern as every other paint program. It's going to be white and light gray. But then I learned that under Clip Studio you can change the color of the pattern. And this is easier on me when I'm trying to look for artifacts and white spots. And it's also easier on my eyes. After this, I looked up a video on YouTube on how to tighten action figure joints because Riza has one hell of a loose right elbow and I really need to fix that. Because it's not fun posing her if her right arm is going to fall off every single time. Several times over. And that's what caused me to drop her enough to snap off 2 strands of hair, and I'm still sour about that. I mean, she was expensive to make. Even if I did my best to save money, she was still very expensive to make in the long run. If I ever do another Riza, it'll technically be cheaper since I'll already have all the supplies with me this time over. But it's really all technical because I still spent the money, you know? So I've been playing Breath of Fire 1, even though, not gonna lie, looking really forward to going back to Dragon Quest 11, for obvious reasons, but Dragon Quest. Breath of Fire is a very good game, but not a memorable one. Because I keep playing it, and I know I've beaten it several times over, but as soon as I reach the twin cities of Tantar and Tuntar, which is fairly early in the game, I might add, I have no memory of whatever happens after. Like, I have so little memory of what happens after, I have to have a guide every single time I play. Same goes for Breath of Fire 2, really. I don't even remember if I've beaten Breath of Fire 2. I've ordered the boxes. I didn't even get an order confirmation yet. But because they're incredibly busy, but I do know that they're currently working down the week of March 22, and I'm pretty sure I ordered the boxes, the reproduction boxes then, so they'll get to me eventually. Gaming systems that I have now. Oh boy, are you sitting down? Because I'm gonna need my fingers for this one. I have a NES, an NES, I have a SNES, I have a Nintendo 64, a GameCube, a Wii, a Wii U, a Switch, a PlayStation 2, a non-working PlayStation 3, a PSP, a Game Boy Color, a Game Boy Advance, SP, Game Boy Advance SP, not an Advance, an original Nintendo DS, a DSi, a 3DS, a 3DS XL, and did I mention the PSP? And a Game Gear. And if you also count that, I have a 64. I like gaming. But as you just heard, I have some preferences. I'm a big fan of Nintendo games. The company, no. The games, yes. And I do like Square Enix's stuff. With the exception of Dragon Quest XI, I prefer Square Enix's older stuff. Dragon Quest XI is still technically fairly new compared to the older stuff I'm comparing it to, so... Well, they're not in my bedroom, they're in my living room. And as far as I know, they're all functioning. My Nintendo 64 gave me some grief last time I tried to play Goemon, so I don't know if it's the 64 itself or just the cable that was, or the splitter that was malfunctioning. But other than that, as far as I know, they all work. Super Nintendo works like a dream. If you bend the cable a certain way so there's not that much snow. It's a good thing because for the price I paid for those Breath of Fire carts, I didn't buy them just for display. Especially not considering they didn't have the original boxes. I like myself some happy looking games. Like if a game is completely gray and black and brown, like I'm not really that super interested in looking at it because there's not much to look at. I like me some bright colors, and that is not a secret. That's more like it. Like I'm wearing this housecoat right now, so I should be able to tell what color it is. Like, I'm all about creation. William Afton would be proud. We're almost done. Just need to do the background and then finesse the text and drink the rest of my grass juice. I didn't close my little silicone tea bag correctly, so yeah, it's grass juice. It's totally grass juice now. It's irredeemable. Bon, on allait dire. So your rabbit ears were made with the rabbit from the Holy Grail? Is that what you're saying? And why were there loose pins in your drawer? Alright, I do believe we're done. I am, however, going to delete these extra lines on this particular panel because we do not need them. Here she's showing the size, but here she's just holding the pose, so it's not necessary. So what Coco is saying is she needs a thicker cushion. Please donate to a great cause so Coco can get a thick cushion. Paul, that's something extremely dangerous to say to someone who knows what you look like. Especially a cartoonist who knows what you look like. Thanks a lot, Paul. It happened Friday. Next week is going to be the sequel to this strip, which happened last night, which I found extremely funny. And that's pretty much the premise of every bootleg cookie. If I find it funny, I'm gonna draw it. Notice the typo. It wasn't a typo. See, this is why I'm an artist and not a writer. Okay, we're good. We are good. We're super good. I didn't see anybody talk about the graphics for today's stream, so I'm assuming it went better than yesterday. Which was an absolutely pixelated piece of shit. And as usual, with every end of the stream, extra special chocolate-covered thanks to my patrons, Amber B, Jeff B, Paul K. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. It lets me buy all kinds of artistic shit so I can give you some beautiful artistic shit as extra special thanks. And I hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I know I had a lot of fun drawing it. I love you all. I'll see you all next